Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today's yoga flow, we are focusing on connecting with our body. Our body is extremely intelligent and always communicating with us. It's just a matter if we're tuning in and listening. If you haven't already, go ahead and find a seat in the center of your mat, cross your legs in easy pose, and close your eyes. We're going to take a few deep breaths together. Taking full inhales and full exhales as we start this process of connecting with our body. With each breath, you're becoming more and more relaxed in this moment, and you're starting to tune into what your body is telling you. As we go through this practice, I just want you to be aware of any heaviness in your body. When you feel those sensations, just gently notice them and breathe into those sensations. Be curious on what your body is trying to communicate with you. Gently open your eyes, and we're going to start rolling our head to the left, all the way around. Again, being curious and open to any sensations we're feeling in our neck region. We can feel a lot of tension and tightness in our neck. And then switching to the other side. Taking our time as we fully roll our head to the right. Bring it back to center. Now go ahead and roll your shoulders back. Again, all the way around, and gently noticing any sensations. And then go ahead and roll your shoulders forward. Go ahead and take a big inhale, reach your arms and your gaze towards the sky, and then bring your left arm down, reaching your right arm over your side body, still keeping your chest nice and high. Again, gently noticing any sensations or feelings you have in your body. Inhale back to center, and then go ahead and take it to the right side. So your right arm is on the ground, your left arm is reaching over your side body. Again, your chest is still nice and high. Breathing into this present moment. Inhale back to center, and then let's go ahead and transition into tabletop. So go ahead and take your time as you get there. Your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. And then you're going to take your knees a little bit wider, bring your toes together, and lean it back into child's pose. Really stretching out your arms and your shoulders and your back and your lower back. Really taking some time to truly connect with your body. Then go ahead and take your arms over to the right side as we kind of lean to the right, still in child's pose. Getting a side stretch again in this pose. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then go ahead and transitioning to the left side. So you're just bringing your palms over to the left of your mat, still in child's pose. Bring it back to the center, and then back to tabletop. Go ahead and inhale as we bring our right arm straight out in front of us, and we're going to reach it out as far as we can, getting a good stretch and sensation in our arm and our shoulder. Then bring it back down. We're going to do the same thing with our left arm. Again, reaching it out in front of us as far as we can. Then bringing it back down, we're going to do the same thing with our legs. So bring your right leg behind you, extending that right heel back as far as you can. And then you're just going to pulse your right leg up and down a few times as we continue to breathe. Gently bring it down. Let's do the same thing with our left leg. Again, extending that left heel as far as you can, and gently pulsing that leg up and down as we continue to breathe. Gently bring your left leg down. And now we're going to thread the needle. So go ahead and go back to tabletop. You're going to extend your right arm out to the side, and then you're going to move it under your chest and straight through to the left side of your mat. As your chest is leaning towards the left side of your mat, your left arm is also extended out towards the top of your mat. Gently breathing into this stretch and noticing any sensations that come up. Then go ahead and bring it back to tabletop. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So extend your left arm, bring it through your chest to the right side of your mat, extending your right arm out towards the top of your mat. Again, twisting your chest and breathing into this moment. Gently bring it back to tabletop. And we're now going to walk our hands a little bit forward, bring our hips towards the ground, and do a quick upward facing dog, bringing our gaze and our chest towards the sky, really feeling that sensation in our abdomen. Then we're going to tuck our toes under and go ahead and pop it up into downward facing dog. So we're bringing our hips up towards the sky, extending our arms, trying to bring our heels to the ground. And then we're going to transition into Dolphin Pose by just gently going on to our forearms. So our legs are still straight, our back and spine are still straight, but we're now bouncing on our forearms instead of our palms. Then go ahead and transition back into downward facing dog. Take one deep breath here. And then we're going to inhale, bring our right leg towards the sky into three-legged dog. If you want to do a quick scorpion, you can. And then bring your right leg through into a high lunge. Go ahead and bring your arms and biceps by your ears. Your hips are still squared towards the front of your mat. Then go ahead and bring your back heel down and transition to the side of your mat into Warrior 2, extending those arms out to the side as far as you can. Leaning into that right leg. And then inhale, let's go ahead and lean it back into Reverse Warrior. So we're still keeping that lunge in our right leg, but now we're looking down towards the back of our mat, towards our left foot, and our right arm is stretching over our side body. Then bring your right elbow to your right knee and extend your left arm over your side body, coming into extended side angle. Still keeping that lunge in our right leg. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Now back to a high lunge, so our hips are now squared towards the front of our mat. We're finding balance on that right leg, and if it feels right, go ahead and pop it into Warrior 3. So we're extending our arms out in front of us, extending our left heel as far as we can behind us, keeping that leg as straight as we can. Breathing into this moment, really taking time to be in our bodies. Then go ahead and bring it down, and then we're going to bring our hands down to the mat again, back into downward facing dog, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and stretch out your calves if you need to really quick. Then we're going to inhale, bring our left leg up, do a scorpion if you want to, and then sweep it through into a high lunge. If you need to assist your leg up like I did, feel free to. Find your balance in a high lunge so your arms and biceps are by your ears. Really leaning into that lunge on your left leg. Then you're going to inhale and bring that back foot down and transition to the side of your mat into Warrior 2. Keeping that lunge in your left leg and extending your arms as far as you can. Go ahead and bring that right arm down behind you, and your left arm is now reaching over your side body. Your gaze is towards your back foot, keeping that lunge in your left leg. Then we'll inhale and bring your left elbow to your left knee. Now bringing your right arm over your side body into extended side angle. Try not to compromise that bend or lunge in your left knee. Then go ahead and bring it back up to Warrior 2. And then to a high lunge. We're going to do the same thing on your left side now with warrior 3. So find that balance in your left leg. And then go ahead and pop up your back foot. Again, if it takes you some time to find your balance, just like it did for me, have compassion and patience with yourself. That's what yoga is all about. So you're extending that right foot back behind you as far as you can. Your biceps are still by your ears. Really being in this moment, being in your body as you find your balance. Then bring your back foot down. And then bring your palms to the mat as we transition again into a plank. You can bring your knees down into tabletop. Let's just do a quick child's pose to again stretch out our back and our arms and our shoulders. They just did a lot of work for us. Reaching towards the top of your mat as far as you can. Really sitting back into your hips. Bringing your bottom to your heels. And then bring it back to tabletop and then slowly transition to a seated position. Your legs are still straight out in front of you. Your palms are a little bit forward. And you're going to bring your legs up into boat position. Now you can keep your legs bent if you need to, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, try to extend them straight. Feeling that sensation in our abs and our legs. And if you need to, bend your legs. But breathing into this moment. Go ahead and slowly lower your legs. We're going to bring our palms a little bit farther behind us. And we're now going to bring our hips up into reverse plank. So we're trying to get our body in a straight line. Our gaze is towards the ceiling. You can kind of rock back and forth if you need to, but this is the perfect time to truly connect with your body. Check in and see what it needs from you in this moment. Then you're slowly going to come down, and now we're going to transition to being on our back. Go ahead and bring those knees towards your chest, hugging them towards your chest. And just take a few deep breaths. Then slowly lower your knees towards the right side. I have my arms out in a T, getting a slight twist in our spine. Then gently bring your legs towards the other side. Again, keeping those arms in a T and feeling that sensation in your spine. Bring it back towards the center. Give your legs one more hug towards your chest. And then slowly lower your legs as we transition into Savasana. So my hands are facing up towards the sky, gently by the side of my body. Just breathing into this moment, feeling that energy pulsating through my body after this beautiful practice. Really tuning into my body and seeing if there are any areas that need a little extra attention or just trying to communicate something with me. Continue to breathe into this moment and into your body, showing so much appreciation for all that it does for you every single day. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in this moment into your body, again, showing so much love and appreciation for everything that it does for you. And when it feels right, go ahead and gently come up to the center of your mat. I'm so glad and so grateful that you joined me today. Go ahead and make any other micro adjustments you need to. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart and prayer pose. Remember, you can always come back to this practice if you need to. I will see you in the next yoga flow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's yoga flow or meditation, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any future yoga flows or meditations. Or if you have any ideas for topics you want me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video. I love every single one of you, and I'm so grateful that you joined me today. See you in the next video.